Hello, and welcome to Mark on Mondays here at A Link to the Cast. I've given up with Jazzpunk. It's a game that I want to play more of, but it's currently, I don't know whether it's just the PS4 build or it's just the version I've downloaded, which I can't imagine is the case. But it's just broken, and it's just kind of unplayable. Which is a shame, because I was really looking forward to playing more of it. But, you know, we move on to bigger and maybe better things. This is Day of the Tentacle Remastered, which, you know, it's one of those kind of classic games that a lot of people have heard of, but not necessarily have played, and I would fall into that category because the point-and-click adventure type game or genre isn't my go-to by any means, and it's just gonna check I've got volume on this. Yes, I do. It's just a genre that I never feel like I can dive into. Yeah, but we're going to see what happens. I'm going to now walk away. I'm going to walk away from Twitter and give this game my full attention. Just going to move everything around. Okay, I'm good to go. So, this is the PS4 remastered version, and let's play a new game. Would you like to enable developers commentary? No, I would not. So I know there's a whole bunch of those LucasArts point-and-click adventures from back in the day that everyone raves about. I still have Grim Fandango, which I have had for about a year now, downloaded, and I still haven't played. Yeah, should get around to that at some point. I never had a PC, like, in the mid to early 90s. And by the time we did have one, like, the only thing that we had in it, and I was, like, self-taught on how to use a PC.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that.
No, I don't think you should.
It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive. I feel like I could. Like I could.
Like you could. Oh boy. Oh no.
Like I could.
Grow. Shrink.
Take all the world.
Oh.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever.
The lip syncing in this is fucking
But now,
amazing.
I know that I must go back to the mansion.
Oh, do we get an opening sequence as well? Yeah, so the only like PC game I was playing in the mid-90s was either Minesweeper or Championship Manager, because that's pretty much all my PC had. on it. So stuff like this and anything, you know, Scum Engine wise, just it weren't happening for me. So it's nice, and I appreciate that these games have become available. I know Dave spoke about on a prior episode of the book club, The Neverhood, which is a game that I'd never even heard of, and the difficulty we had in getting that game to play was we had to jump through some hoops. So, you know, the work and effort that's put into not only restore these games for the PS4, but clearly you can see that work has been put into making these games look like something that you would see in 2016, 2017 is very much appreciated. I think this game has like a kind of original settings mode, maybe? The more pixelated look, maybe. But I'm going to stick with the new design. Just for vision, because it's visually pleasing to see, you know. And I have a big TV, so why would I not have this version to play? But yeah, point-and-click adventures. Like I've never really got on with them because I find that a lot of the time you're just kind of clicking things for the sake of clicking it, just to find item A works with item B to progress
spread out
the story along.
Laverne, you go secure the area.
So we'll see
those
if
double
this
doors.
plays
Toby,
into those
you take care
tropes.
of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Okay, here we go. So, cycle inventory, the shoulder buttons. Open menu is the options, open inventory, cancel skip, walk to confirm, squares to interact, snap to hotspot, commentary, change characters, object highlight. Alright, cool. So, okay, so X allows me to walk back and forth, that's grand. Oh. Okay, pressing up, I'm guessing that gives me all the things that I can interact with, maybe? Chuck plant, door, grandfather clock. Okay, that's interesting. Gun with a dime stuck in it. Push gun. Oh my word, there's quite a few options here.
Spearmint, my favorite. It's stuck to the floor.
Can I push
It's
it?
stuck to the floor.
I guess we're not doing anything with that.
It's permanently attached to the countertop.
Didn't do a whole lot.
It's signed, here's your EPA grant. Keep up the good work. Hi from Mommy, Ronnie 83. I'd rather not mess with it. It might be booby-trapped.
So I've picked up a flyer, and now I want to look at the flyer.
It's from George's Hardware. George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement. There's nothing to pick up. A horticultural horror. I can't touch it, it's spiny.
It's a good point. Should have thought of that.
I'm not leaving this motel until I find those tentacles.
Oh, that's the way out. Okay, that's fine. Alright. I go in there? Yes, we can. Okay, excellent. Phone. Can I...
I left my little black book at home.
I guess we're not calling anyone. Swiss bank book. Okay, so, like, control-wise, this all works pretty well so far. I get the feeling that a lot of time and effort has to go into porting a game which is, you know, mouse and keyboard and putting onto controls. But so far, everything seems pretty intuitive, so that's good. That's a good sign. That means I will want to play this more. Alright, I want to... No, I don't want to give. I want to look.
Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny.
I see Darth.
I have 3 just like it at home. I'd best not mess with it.
Yep, you're on
Always
camera now.
Make sure they get your good side. That kind is too bulky to carry around all day.
You're not trying hard enough.
I don't want to carry those people around in my wallet. Looks like Dr. Fred wearing a powdered wig. Handsome in a way, but I'm glad he eventually accepted his hair loss.
Okay, can I... Open portrait? Aha! How about that? I'm guessing I can't pull the safe.
I don't know the combination.
Alright, so I guess I need to find the combination. Can I pull open the desk drawer? Is there any? Boo, boo, be gone.
It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
You know, I'll take it. Could be handy. Okay, so... I'm guessing I need to find the combination for that, but that ain't happening anytime soon.
Wow, it's from my favorite movie.
Okay, I guess we'll come back in a bit. See if we can figure that one out.
1952.
1952. You know what? I'm going to try it.
The safe is closed. I don't know the combination.
Yeah, can I try? Can I try a combination?
I can't push it in any farther.
You're not going to allow me to try a combination. Fine. Alright. Tell you what, I'm just going to write that down. Just because maybe that's a thing I'll need to do. So I'm going to open up my tab next to me. And I'm going to type in day. I'll edit that out more later. 1952. Cool. Lovely. Always handy to have a tab or a piece of paper, I imagine, for something of this or this kind of game. Can I pull the gum?
It's stuck to the floor.
Okay, it's not coming out. Okay. What can I do with this? Can I look at it?
There's something funny about that clock.
Can I open it?
Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
Well done, you clown.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I
Stars.
upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually, until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
It's a question that I often ask.
Sleeping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it yesterday through the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people. Well, I'll be.
So where are we going?
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
Yeah, it's totally that.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We may not live to see
I
yesterday.
wonder how much acid
I'm
Tim
sure
Schafer was
Dr.
on when he
Fred
made this
wouldn't have
game.
done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough.
Oh, you fucked it. You've totally fucked it. Probably shouldn't have stuck your head out the window. See, that's if you're gonna do it. If you're gonna time travel, do it with style.
Cheap mail order jewels?
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogons and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Huh. Sorry, I just got distracted by Shia LaBeouf shouting down a white supremacist. God, I love Twitter. What a great place. Anyway, okay, so people stuck in the past and in the future. That's a bad time. Now, what can I do with this? Power switch. Can
I don't want to cause any more trouble.
You wuss. Yeah, that brings up the menu. Okay. There's a toilet. Might use that.
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
It's the kind of game where you just want to touch and prod with everything just to make sure you don't miss anything.
Warning, do not touch the Sludge-O-Matic 3000.
Yeah, you say don't touch.
There, it's off. But it's too late now.
Well, you gotta start somewhere. Can I take the paper?
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogon, you can flush small inanimate
hyperbolic
objects to each
tiger
other through
chamber?
time.
What?
Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello?
She looks fucking
Dr.
whacked
Fred,
out.
can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No. Let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
So why doesn't he just dive through the
Great.
toilet
Stuck in
chamber of
colonial
time?
times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the Chronogon, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Hey, 200 years ago.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogon.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
Okay. What's this about?
So as soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's still alive.
Alive?
Get me out of here. I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
Okay, so now we can finally switch between characters. That's grand. Cool. So paint application and a can opener, which is handy.
Huh, this door appears to be locked.
Okay, let's use.
Nah,
No.
it stinks.
How about an amendment that the president has to be a human being?
Boy, that seems
Please,
topical.
This is serious business.
You're right.
Okay, I wasn't quite done there yet, but there's a field, so at least we have that established.
Huh, this door appears to be locked.
Can I use the can opener?
I'd rather not.
I guess not.
Ye olde outhouses.
Well, he can read.
Kumquats. I don't wanna.
God. That's just no fun at all. Okay. I want to follow the path, but that's in the way. Can I close that? Okay, so we're same thing anyway. Never mind. Cool. Now, how does this deal with perspective? So, can I... So he comes down here. Does he follow all the way across? Okay, cool. That seems pretty cool. Oh, hello, person there. Who are you? Benjamin Franklin. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Hi there, mister.
Franklin, Ben Franklin, soon to be known as the inventor of electricity.
Do you know Red Edison? He's a scientist guy, too.
Red Edison? A scientist? He's just an innkeeper who pretends to be a scientist, and he's not very good at doing either one. I can't believe Washington and Jefferson picked his inn, of all places, to write our Constitution.
Oh, we have multiple options for text now. Here we go.
Do you mean Washington like President Washington?
Did he tell you he was president? The nerve of that guy, always trying to run things. But of course, no one will care who's president once I've harnessed the ultimate power, the power of electricity.
Seems incredibly dangerous.
What you doing there?
As we speak, I am attempting to lure power out of the heavens to do my bidding. When I succeed, I truly shall be the most powerful man on Earth.
You are truly whacked, Ben.
Huh, that's what they said about the man who invented bifocals.
Wasn't that you?
Good point. Guess they were right.
Shouldn't you say the discoverer of electricity?
You think the ultimate power in the universe is just under some rock waiting to be discovered? Ha! I, Ben Franklin, am going to summon power from the sky by sheer force of genius.
I could use a little power myself for my time machine.
There will be power enough for all in time. There aren't any time machines yet anyway. That's next summer's project.
How exactly are you going to do that power luring?
Using one of my newest inventions.
A kite?
I like to call it the Francocopter.
Also known as
That's
the
a kite,
Francocopter.
Ben. They've been around for thousands of years.
Oh, sure, as toys. But this one is a letter to the gods. It says, "Dear Thor, just one drop of your mighty juice in the hands of a genius like me could illuminate the entire world."
It'd probably
Love,
illuminate
Ben.
you.
I hope you wrote it in Swedish so Thor can read it. Or were those guys Norwegian?
I was speaking figuratively. What actually is happening is that I'm waiting for lightning to strike my kite.
And then what?
And then the electricity charges the kite.
And then what?
Then the electricity travels down the string.
And then what?
It charges me, of course.
And then what?
I glow with its almighty power.
And then what?
I use its power to make the world a better place.
And then what?
The world kneels before me, asking me to guide it with my mighty benevolence.
And then what?
I have all annoying pests like you locked up.
And then what?
Shot.
Oh, I see. Aren't you missing a key or something?
The key to discovery is daring intellect, my boy. Daring intellect and rigorous science.
No, I mean a real key.
You mean the where the heck did I put my keys kind of key?
Yeah.
That's a manual device. It needs no power. Seriously, man, what are you thinking?
Isn't it too sunny for lightning?
Shh. I know that. I'm just trying to keep my grant going until we get a storm.
Well, I'm going to back away now, just in case.
Carry on.
Well, that was fascinating. There's nothing to the right there that I can go to, so let's carry on the left. I can see that's going to annoy me where I'm going to keep trying to go left and I'm going to accidentally pop open the menu. Don't see anything over there on the right, so let's carry on this way. This looks like a broken down carriage. Can I do anything with it?
It's totally covered with crud.
Crud. There's a
Making
word I
it
haven't.
dirtier won't help.
haven't heard in a long, long time. Look like either of those two will do anything with that. Boom. Take the letter.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once. You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Come to Baltimore at once. Alright. I don't think we're going there just yet. Push door. Open door.
I don't wanna.
Ah, for God's sake. Okay, he was too fat that I can actually see it open the door. Grand.
What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right? Well, that's cool. I have something for Red Edison.
This is not where I thought this game was going.
Do you know where I could find him?
I think after the first line of dialogue, we would have figured that he's not going to talk.
Great hat, man.
Due in part to being a mummy.
I dig the three-corner idea. How do you decide which side's the front?
Am I insane enough that I'm going to try all the dialogue options here until I have to go?
Does the point
I
always
guess
go
I am.
forwards or a flat part? Personally, I'd wear the point forwards.
But you're wearing your
That
cap
way
backwards.
You never forget which direction you're walking. Well, nice talking to you, dude.
Cool. Alright, well. Pull.
That would not be respectful. Besides, I might get caught.
That's a good point. Oh! Hello. The structure of this room looks kinda familiar. Well. He does actually fit in there. Ah! Red Edison. We found him. Just gonna walk straight past you and go to the bulletin board first.
It's covered with plans and junk.
Whatever that is, bring it here.
Alright.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
Hey,
What is it?
you look kind of familiar.
Of course I do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal. Then again, maybe not.
And what's that implying?
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the stupidest idea about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
What are you doing?
I'm working on a new battery with an incredible storage capacity.
What are you doing?
I'm working on a new battery with an incredible storage
Huh.
capacity.
Feel like we've already been there.
What was it you needed for that battery again?
Oil, vinegar, and gold.
Oil, vinegar, and
Let me
gold.
know if you happen across any.
I will write those down. Oil, vinegar, gold. Excellent stuff. Just in case.
He seems busy. Hey,
What is it this time?
Okay, grand.
I think I'll be moseying along now.
Well, don't mosey over anything breakable on your way out.
Also, just point out that this random guy just walked into your secret lab. Whatever.
Hey, Only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
It looks more like a raincoat than a lab coat.
Oh, burn. Shade thrown. Okay, I guess we better go and find the oil, vinegar, and gold. This is not doing a whole lot.
It's all rumpled up.
Here I am, don't get your curls in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
What friggin' accent was that?
Hey, lady.
Yes, Mr. Washington?
My name's not Washington, it's Hoagie.
Hoagie.
That's funny, Mr. Washington. Imagine being named after a sandwich.
You're right, I am Washington.
I knew it.
Don't you have any cleaning supplies?
Like most maids, I keep them on me cart, in the hall.
I'll let you get back
I
to
still
your work.
have no idea what accent
Yes,
that's going to be.
there's lots to be done.
Cool. I'm just gonna leave you to it. You're doing great. Hey, isn't that oh Jesus, what game is it? Sam and Max? Is that what it is? Whatever.
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
Well, I like the one on the right. I appreciate what you're going for there.
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
Could it have a chrome-plated bald eagle roof on it? How about a skull with like scorpions in its mouth? It should have a hologram on it somewhere. We need a babe in a leather bikini swinging a broadaxe. Skull with scorpions in its
How
mouth.
about a skull with like scorpions in its mouth?
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
Gosh, I never want to mess with history. Gosh, I never want to mess with history.
Well, that's just being a wuss.
Looks comfortable.
Jump on it. There you. So what have we got? Used letter with.
I don't wanna. I'd rather not. I don't wanna.
So this is getting to that whole using item A to work with item B, and this is what I imagine a lot of this game is about.
Chateau de Cheapo, 1775.
Take the wine.
I don't understand that technical stuff. I'd only mess it up. Hey, what's that on the plans? It looks like a secret backwards message. Oh, it's just a coffee stain. Looks like he spent a lot of time in there. Nah, there's printer's ink on the sheets.
Okay, whatever. Well, hi there, horse. The fuck did you come from?
Hi, horsey.
Hi yourself.
I was not prepared for that.
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place like this?
Hey, I live here. What are you doing here?
That's a good point.
I'm trying to get back to the future and save the world.
The future, huh? And I thought that Franklin guy was off his nut.
I didn't think horses could talk.
Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Ever think of that?
You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life?
Well, if you want to put it that way.
God damn. That's opened up a whole new world to me. Is that why my cat doesn't talk to me? Fuck.
Is this some kind of a trick?
I don't do magic. I'm just a horse.
Yeah,
nice
good point.
Teeth.
Thanks. I paid quite a bit for them.
Well, I gotta go.
See you later.
It looks like someone's dentures were in here.
Hey, I've got to put them somewhere.
For what? I don't wanna.
Huh. Give wine bottle to Bernard.
Well, I'll just run to the Chronojon.
Oh, right.
Something in the Chronojon.
Okay. That's cool.
I'll use the Chronojon.
This fucking horse. Smile again for me. Go on. Come on. There we go. Whee! Who the fuck are you? Yeah, question marks.
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed. So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
Oh, it's a good one.
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
You
That's
sassy
okay.
bitch.
It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang. I'm the delivery man, okay, if I unload in here?
Actually, we are well supplied with medium, so thank you, no.
This ain't medium, it's the extra large stuff.
Please go away. We artists are very sensitive to your kind of people.
What kind of people?
Big, dumb people.
Oh.
I'm no marble delivery man, but rock is my life.
I'm sure that's terribly amusing, where you're from. Where exactly did you come from?
Oh, from like 200 years ago.
The future. Kind of spooky sounding, ain't it? Ooh, the future. I'm from the future. Look out.
Gosh, it would be so nice if you weren't here anymore.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
What a cockend.
Wow, doesn't even blink.
Please do not perturb my model.
Wow, doesn't even blink.
Please do not perturb my model.
I want to break something.
These dudes might get mad.
I want the hammer. I want the hammer.
It must be Ned's. Or is it Jad's?
Ha!
Please give me back my hammer.
Bye now.
Please give me back my hammer. Please give me back my hammer.
Oh, can I replace it with something else?
Please give me back my hammer. Please give me back my hammer. Please give me back my hammer.
Nope, I guess I just got to give the hammer back to him. That's disappointing. Why are you not letting me pick the hammer anymore? There we go. Huh.
Get me down from here!
Well, I can't swap to her yet, so I'm not doing anything.
Hi.
Hi there. Still trying to get back to the future?
Laughed at by a horse. Whoa.
Oh, Jesus. There had to be a cat. Of course there had to be a cat. Oh, no.
Yipe.
Nope.
Yipe. Yipe.
Okay. Maybe I need to distract the cat with something. So we have red paint.
It's stuck. It's already open.
It's already open.
It's stuck.
Ned's bed.
Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it?
Okay, we've established you can't put it anywhere. When... Oh. It's a bit snug. It's one way to make an entrance.
It's padlocked.
Might take that letter back off your hands. Maybe not.
Yo.
Hello?
Hello?
What's up, you cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity.
God, he sounds like... What's the name of your fucking geek from the late 80s, early 90s wrestling? No, it's gone. Never mind.
He's going to give the log to starving children?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing
We're drafting a constitution for the United States.
Don't say draft, you'll only
Can you skip out the Second Amendment, please, if that's possible? Doesn't need to be there. There are a lot of headaches to come if you put that in there. Please, just skip it out. Put something about, I don't know, dogs instead.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire. But
Jefferson.
He won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
He's going to give the log...
Oh wait, we've already done
I
this.
don't get any respect around.
How come you sign your name so big?
Astigmatism.
You mean you have, like, a childhood complex?
All right. The truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
Is that so?
Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there?
Writer's block. We can't think of any amendments or anything, so we put a suggestion box over there. I don't suppose you have any brilliant ideas?
Huh. I'm not sure I have any written down just yet.
You could guarantee the right to free speech.
Free speech? No, that'll never work.
Badum.
Awesome blanket there, dude.
Thank you. It was given to me by my dear old colorblind Aunt Hattie.
Well, I gotta go, dude.
Right, time capsule.
Don't touch that, it's government property.
Thomas Jefferson.
Hey, tall, dark and spiffy. My name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas. My name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Dude, is that like the Constitution?
Right now, it's just a constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
Could you start a fire, please?
I'd love to oblige you, young man, but I can't. This is the only log, and I'm saving it for posterity.
How can you let Hancock suffer like that?
A real man is warmed by the fires of his spirit. You should listen to Washington relate his experiences at Valley Forge and take heed.
I'm sure I'll have a chat with him in a second.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Coat and Technical, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
So, how's the time capsule going?
I'm sorry to say that except for my log, we haven't got a thing.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, thank you. What was your favorite part?
I like the we the people part.
That's not in the Declaration of... Say, that's not bad. Maybe we can use it.
Well, later, dude.
What? What's going to happen later?
Give me the log. I need the log.
Sorry, I'm saving it. It's going to be a famous log. Hey, keep your hands off that. You can look, but don't touch.
There he is. It's the lad himself.
Excuse me.
Big G.
Yes?
Whoa, you're like George Washington.
Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
My name's Hoagie.
Like the sandwich? How quaint.
Wait, is it true about you in the chair? What?
Cold enough for you?
Cold? Why, you don't know the meaning of the word. I spent a winter at Valley Forge. Now that was cold. Why, my spit would freeze before...
Why does he sound like Sean Connery?
Cool. Extremely.
Hi, I went down talking to you.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Is it true about you and the cherry tree?
Oh, yes, it's quite true. Why, I've cut down acres of cherry trees in my day.
I might have to Wikipedia what the hell that means.
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother.
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't. I only cut down cherry trees. Family tradition, you understand. Cherries only. There's nothing out there but cedar.
I think I'm about to go and paint me some kumquats. Be back in a second, lads. Okay, how the fuck do I get out of here? Door, open. Don't know what the wood's going to be for, but let's just... Video game logic. I'm going to use it. Let's go paint some kumquats. Alright. We need to use the path. Red paint, red paint. Only Hoagie can make a tree. Bum. See what you think about this, George. Boy, I picked a really long way to get down to here. Okay.
It's a little cage with a canary in it, perched above a little lever. Huh. Excuse me.
Yes?
Yo, Big G.
I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well?
Would you give me a demonstration?
I don't see why I should.
I've been
pondering the great...
I bet...
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there... Oh, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree.
Bum bum.
There. Well, let's go chop the sucker down.
Let's go and fucking do this, boy. Well, yeah.
I said come down from there at once.
Try to understand. I'm stuck in this...
Well, change something in the past and it'll change something in the future. It's all gone Ocarina of Time here.
Voila.
You're quite a man.
Yes, I know.
He is, in fact, a man. Oh, okay, so we can use, whatever her name is now.
Scratch one kumquat tree.
But can I actually get the wood from it? Maybe not. Okay, there was a few more rooms I don't think I checked yet, so I'm not... I don't feel like I'm fully done with Hoagie yet. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish off my little chat with the Big G. Yo, Big G, what up?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you really have wooden teeth?
As a matter of fact, I do make use of artificial teeth. I find them to be far superior to the ordinary enamel variety.
Where could I get some of those?
They're rather expensive. Mine were custom made for me by my good friend Paul Revere.
Paul Revere. Doesn't he have a band or something?
Doesn't he have a band or something?
I believe you have him confused with someone else.
Don't you have a problem with splinters?
I've been to war, boy. No one who's heard the thunder of musket fire, smelled the sulphur from a cannon blast, and felt the fear in the hearts of his comrades is going to be bothered by a little thing like, oh, blast it.
What about...
Well, what about dry rot?
Hardly.
Hardly.
Wow, what do you brush them with?
I use a toothbrush, much like everyone else. And a bit of wood polish, of course.
A wood polish, of course.
Doesn't that taste awful?
Not if you take them out first.
Weren't you president or something?
Yes, I expect to be chosen president unanimously. I'm very well connected. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president?
Depends on how many cherry trees you've chopped down.
Excellent point.
I think it's freezing in here, don't you?
Freezing? Get out of here.
Okay, well. That was enlightening. Alright, grand. Well, I am gonna... I just press start. And that happened. So I'm hoping save means that that will save where I was. I'm just gonna check on that. I know there was what looked like an auto-save in the top left-hand corner, but after Jazzpunk, I don't trust any game anymore. Cool. That looks like that is doing as I wanted to. Wow, this is taking a while. Okay, excellent. 7% complete. Feel like we have some way to go. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching the inaugural installment of Day of the Tentacle. We will be back next week to continue on this adventure. Please do go and visit the website, linktothecast.com, and please keep an eye out for all the events happening here. Please go to our SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/linktothecast. We have a podcast out this week, or last week, that was talking about Perfect Dark, as well as all the other happenings. First show of the year, very good. This week we'll be talking about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, as well as talking about what we've been playing and all the news of the week. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.